What's up everyone, this is SuperTal3 here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what I'm doing during this quarantine and some things you can do to help progress yourself even though you're likely confined at home and not able to go do very much. There's like 3 or 4 big things that I'm working on right now. The first one is studying for the Microsoft Azure Administrator Associate Test, AZ-103. Soon they're going to be releasing a small update to that, changing it to AZ-104. But right now I'm working on the AZ-103, planning to take that in the next couple of weeks. Of course, there will be a certification review for you guys. I know you really like all my certification reviews. Those seem to be getting the most views right now on the channel. But definitely, if you have any more suggestions for other types of content, if you like the certification reviews or if you want other things, definitely make comment down below in the video what you want to see. It'll help give me some guidance as to what I should make on this channel, etc. The second big thing I'm working on is creating a Linux environment so that way I can start doing penetration testing. This Linux environment is based off Arch Linux with the KDE desktop environment on top, as well as an i3 window manager for sort of a secondary desktop environment. i3 window manager is hotkey based. It takes a lot more configuration than KDE Plasma, so I haven't quite gotten that done yet. For the pen testing tools repository, I have the BlackArch repository. It has like over 2,000 tools that I've added to my distribution, and personally I really enjoy it. BlackArch has a great community that you can go to on Discord, so definitely look them up. The website is www.blackarch.org. Anyway, moving on, that sort of leads me into my third thing that I'm working on right now, is learning web application penetration testing and penetration testing in general. Right now I've been reading a great book by the creator of Burp Suite called The Web Application Hacker's Handbook version 2. I highly recommend this book. It is about 800 and something pages long, so it's definitely a big read, but well worth it if you're getting into web app penetration testing. It's recommended by many people. I'm going to go ahead and recommend that to you guys. Link for that book will be in the description below. Fourthly, I'm working on creating more videos for you guys. I know I've been getting behind lately. I said I was going to start doing every Friday, and then I kind of didn't start every Friday. Part of that was because I was on vacation, and 2, I just kind of didn't have any ideas until this video kind of opportunely presented itself with the rise of the coronavirus and the sort of self-isolation and quarantine that everybody's been going through. So definitely gonna make more videos for you guys. I have the cert review for the Azure Administrator test. As soon as I take that, next day, filming the cert review and get it out to you guys as soon as possible. Also gonna have a short sort of follow-up video for the CompTIA CYSA Plus. I am supposed to be getting my results back soon in April, so definitely be looking for that as well. Also, any new content that you guys want to see, hit me up in the comment section below. And if you want any more on like penetration testing, anything like that, as I learn things, I want to try and make videos for you guys about it. Helps reinforce it for me, and also helps you guys learn more. And now on to some of the other things that you guys can do while you're in your quarantine, just to give you some ideas. I've already told you what I've been doing, but I have a few recommendations that I think you guys might find useful as well. So right now with the quarantine, all Pearson VUE testing centers are closed, which means you kind of can't go somewhere to take a certification. But that should not stop you from at least studying for a certification or hopefully taking that certification. Now right now, Microsoft Azure is one of the big leaders in remote testing capability for their certifications. Every single one of their certs can be remote. You can test those from home. So Microsoft Azure has some great resources on Microsoft Learn. It's their platform for learning. It's new. They pretty much scrapped Microsoft Virtual Academy and moved over to Microsoft Learn. Microsoft Learn is very different. It's heavily integrated with their documentation. But what it allows you to do is go in and do pretty much labs. It's functional learning, which for me at least, and for a lot of you guys, is the best way to learn. Now, on some of the things you can just like skip through, but I highly recommend that you go through and you read everything and you do the labs as much as possible. They give you sandboxes, So you just click Activate Sandbox, and then you can run commands. You can do things in Azure pertaining to that lab without spending any money on your part. So it's pretty much a free way to train and get some hands-on experience, which you're not going to find anywhere else, at least that I've seen. Now, a few other people have online testing options for their certs, include CompTIA. Well, CompTIA hasn't done it yet, but they are going to move over to online testing. They're working as quickly as possible to get all that moved over, which is great because really they're a big certification provider. Also, look out for a lot of free resources that you might not be able to get otherwise. Some companies are being like, here's a bunch of free stuff you can learn during your quarantine. For example, Pack Publications, they had an email that they sent to me. I can't just send it all out to you guys, but they had like 12 courses on programming that you could get for free, and there were courses with labs and everything. So it's really great. I'm probably going to use some of them because they had like a Python, a C++, Ruby, data, some management with Python, things like that are going to be pretty cool. It's going to take me a while to go through those, but anyway, that's another thing. So definitely I recommend you get a certification during this time while you have more time to study. Maybe you're out of work, hopefully not, or you're working from home, which is the ideal case, and you have more time to get a certification. I recommend one of the Microsoft Azure certs, just because I like Azure. I haven't done much with AWS. Azure's a really good one. They have great study materials, like I already said, and the cloud is the future with all of this. With all the IT, as far as all that goes, the cloud is going to be the future of everything. And if you are well versed in the cloud, it will make it a lot easier for you to get jobs in the future, even if that's not the focus of your job. Or the second thing I encourage you to do, instead of spending all your time playing video games, which I know some people probably are, and it's really easy to do that, and even I've been playing a bit more video games because I have a whole lot of free time right now, but I've also been learning a lot more than I've been playing video games. I encourage you, if you haven't watched all my videos, go watch all my videos. Helps me out, really nice, and maybe gives you some informative content to build up a home lab. I know I have Splunk and Proxmox video, a Tenable Nessus for free video. Those have actually done pretty well. So if you're interested in setting up somewhat of a home lab, definitely go check those out. But I also really recommend that you learn a skill during this time. Maybe it's you develop your programming skill, or you go in and you decide, like me, I'm gonna be a hacker in 2020. Let's hack, let's get some books, some courses, and learn how to hack. Hacking is very complicated, and it takes a while to learn. But once you get good at it, you can make a lot of money doing it, and it's a lot of fun. From what I've seen, it looks like the most fun option in cybersecurity, specifically of a career. So I encourage you not only to study for a certification, but also spend some time just learning for fun. Learn how to do something new that you hadn't before, then maybe you can take that back to your job and be like, hey, I learned how to do this. You please give me this new network engineer or security engineer position because I know the stuff, I can do that. Maybe it'll be what gets you a raise in your company. Maybe it's what gets you a new job that making a whole lot more than you do now. You never know what implications you could get from learning more. Learning more is never a bad thing. It is always a good thing because the more you know, the more power you can have to create new things to advance your career. So those are the two things that I really encourage you to do during this quarantine. Sum it up in one sentence. Learn as much as possible. That's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I hope that you guys do during this quarantine. And hopefully it doesn't last too long and drive any of us crazy or anything. And hopefully everything gets better soon. I certainly hope the coronavirus slows down and stops. I'm not an authority to speak on any of the subject as to what I think it's going to do because I don't really know a whole lot. I'm not an expert by any means, but I really hope that it ends pretty soon. But while it's happening, take advantage of that time and learn, spend time with your family. Do things you enjoy, but don't just play video games all the time because that's not learning. That's just like wasting time. Don't waste your life. Alright, well anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing to the channel and turn on the notification bell icon if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. This is SuperTal3 signing out.